What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 28 of our Brentford career mode, and today we got a couple games for you. We have West Brom and we have Leeds, both in the league, and we're also going to do deadline day. There are just gigantic gaps between all these games, so we're going to do the two, do all of February, just kind of get through the month, and then we are going to, go about it from there. But two games for you. As you can see, we sit 7th in the league currently. I expect as the year goes on, it'll get a little bit more difficult after our change in difficulty. But we have two teams here that are very, very beatable. We have Leeds, who are down in 14th, and West Brom, who have only secured 11 points all year long. One win, and yeah, not ideal for them. I just want to make sure we weren't their one win. We were not. We beat them 6-1 last time out. But we've changed the difficulty since then. We've kind of been moving that way. But let's go through deadline day, see if anything happens. We will move in and make a signing if something were to happen. We have £5 million. Don't expect to make a signing or anything like that. But if a crazy bid comes in, of course, I'm looking at a couple players. Marcondes, Jensen, maybe Janelle. Only if those weird things happen will we go ahead and make a move for a different player, though. As I said, I don't expect anything crazy to happen here. I kind of expect to just kind of go, as Villa have gotten rid of Mings for less than £20 million, which is pretty cheap. I would have taken Mings for 20 million, I think. But as you can see, a couple players leaving, 2 for free, 2 for relatively cheap, as an offer has come in for Jensen. So see, this is what I was talking about a little bit here. So let's go to the transfer hub. And we're going to negotiate this offer. It is £11 million to Ajax. He's a good player. I mean, he's coming on for Denmark in real life, the Danish international, playing in the Euro. But he's also kind of second fiddle at the moment. So maybe if we can get a little bit more. Try 18. Great counter. They want to do 11. Let's try 14. See what they say. Still way too high. I mean, this I guess Jensen's not going anywhere. I mean, that is not a very big jump. We went from 11 to 14. I went 11 to 18 originally, and he was fine with it, or he still wanted to talk, and then you go up to 14, and it's too much, which is kind of insane, but it is what it is. So it doesn't look like Jensen's going to be going anywhere. It doesn't look like anybody's going to be going anywhere. That is all that was happening for us, as an offer is coming from for Tony from Juventus for £37 million. We had a £66 million offer over the summer, and he's outdone that in the Premier League here. He's going to outdo that, and we're getting half the offers, or half the price offers, which is kind of weird to me, but I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable keeping Tony around, as we're going to take a look at our youth squad and see what we're looking at. Rowe is still growing very nicely. Seymour still continuing to grow as well. I have a feeling this lad Barrett, we can probably release him, but we got a couple of other players who are coming along nicely, and we obviously can keep an eye out. But Rowe in a very, very good spot, and hopefully, he will continue to grow. But let's jump forward as we have our monthly scouting report as well. A couple of players we get to look at. This lad from Uruguay looks like he's pretty decent. I wish the monthly scouting report would come immediately after, or immediately before the youth squad report, just so I can just get the players in and then look, not the other way around. Kind of annoying, but it doesn't look like we've got anything else here except that player from Uruguay. So we are going to add another player to the ranks of the youth squad. I know Brentford don't build that way, but it kind of is just what it is in FIFA. Maybe if we were playing Football Manager, it would be a little bit different. But let's jump into this game here. We have a game against West Brom. We're going to use our first team because We have 2 games over the month. They should be able to roll through the month, and they should be fit enough. The only change I want to make is Aliseda. As I said, I want to work him into the starting lineup more and more as we go toward the end of this season. So hopefully he, continues to grow. Because while Pereira's a very good player, he probably won't grow a ton more. And I don't expect him to grow a ton more. So let's jump into this game here. West Brom, Brentford. Let's go. From West Brom. Looking to get off to an early start. That's a needed interception is probably the word there, as Mbeumo's made a run through the middle here, and that is a great take from Mbeumo. Mbeumo 1-0. And a huge interception there at one end. Goes to the other end, and it's a goal for Mbeumo. That's a really good ball through the middle. It's poor defending, really. The touch out there to open up that near post. Brilliantly done. And on 7 minutes, we've taken the lead, and what a start. And really on a knife edge to start there, because, they get through and they score a goal, but Caceres just gets his foot to it. Nicely headed down. Here's Bryant. There's one more in here. Nicely played. Lovely stuff here. And that's excellent from Tony. And Tony is not going to get on the end of that. It's De Silva. I thought it was Tony who was chasing, but it wasn't. It's De Silva who has the tap in at the back post. Booze at the Hawthorns there. Aliseda did excellently. I thought his touch was a little bit heavy, and I was stuck in my words there as it was unfolding. As Tony played it across, Aliseda got into the box, and I thought Tony made the run. He looked like he was going to, but De Silva's the one who did. And he's at the back post to tap it in to the back of the empty net. As I said, that Aliseda touch, for a moment, it looked as though he was going to go ahead and give that away, but didn't quite happen. And we double up our lead here. Now here's Mbeumo. They have not started out well, West Brom, and you can see why they're bottom of the table. What a header that is. It's 3-0. That's an incredible header from Tony. A really, really good header. What more could you say? It's a decent cross in here. Gets played out wide after we take the ball away. It's clipped into a good spot. That's just a really good header. Just glances it onto the opposite side. Goalkeeper no chance, and we might have taken the points here 22 minutes in. Can't quite win that off of him. Caceres is moving forward. Just one more out wide, and look at all the space for Jolis now to run into. And the Greek man racing away. He's got pace to get away. He does get away. It's 4. We're just in a different world than West Brom. We were in the first game. We are in this game. West Brom, 11 points so far. They just don't really belong in the division necessarily, and we are making sure they know that here at the Hawthorns. If you're going to stay up, you got to have better performances than this. Jolis grabs himself a goal, and on 28 minutes, we are 4-0 up. Nice block. Nice takeaway there by Bryant. He does well. And Bryant can slide that through to Tony. And we could be looking at a 5th here before halftime as Tony is on it. Oh, good save. And we do have a 5th as Aliseda comes along with the follow-up. Tony, I wanted him to get a shot on his right foot there. He just does not have the pace to just get away there, Tony. And that's probably his biggest weakness, but puts in a decent effort here with his left foot. Saved with what looked like his face, and then it just happens to fall to Aliseda. We have hit 5 before halftime here. Nice play through the middle here. It's De Silva. De Silva, can he slide that out there? He just gets it to Mbeumo, and Mbeumo clips that back post. Brilliantly header. Oh, that's got to go in. Oh, it's really, really good play. Balogun just can't keep the header on target. Snodgrass to take the free kick as they look for just a goal back at least. Doesn't pan out that way, and it comes right to Mbeumo, and he can play that through, and there's a guy all the way back here. It gets slid out there to Jolis, and it's a tight angle for Jolis. What a finish, though. Not sure where that center back was, but he played Balogun onside. Jolis with the finish, though. That is a very, very good finish. Take nothing away from it. It's dreadful defending, though. But Balogun's on it. That's a really, really good pass from him. Tight angle. Brilliant, brilliant finish from the Greek man on the left. And with 7 minutes to go, we have a sixth. Nicely done. Good play here. Livermore. Robinson. Oh, he's managed to come back inside. What a save that is, though. That's an incredible save. And unfortunately for them, it's not going to end up in the back of the net, though. Decent chance, but we are going to come away with a resounding victory, and they are surely going down, West Brom. We have put 6 by them twice with a minute to go. That's kind of just how it is. That's a really poor ball back across, but 6-0 the score. A very, very, very good performance. And we come away with the 3 points. Very nice start. And they only had the one shot, and it came right there at the end as well. Very, very poor West Brom team. But we have one more game today. It will be Leeds. 3 points there, though. Moves us up into 6, though Aston Villa haven't played their game yet. Neither have Wolves, who could get a little bit closer to us. We'll see how that ends up working out for them, but we're still in a very, very good spot as we come toward the end of the season. There are only 12 or so games left. Are those two not going to play? Oh, you know what this is? I think this is the break. The February break. So I think on the weekends it was 5 and 5. Yeah, that's it. So we move down to 7th as Aston Villa win their game. Wolves and Leicester still 5 points back of us. Yeah, but we're over our February break. That is what it is. But let's jump into this game against Leeds. Once again, starters out there. Ali Seda will be replaced by Pereira this time, though, a normal starting lineup. And we will be jumping into it with the, in real life, newly promoted side. So let's jump into this. Brentford, Leeds. Let's go. Oh, nice tackle there by Pinnock. Way up the pitch as that gets slid through to Tony. And Tony's in on goal. It's Tony. Oh, that's a good save. It's going to fall back to him. It's super unlucky. Incredibly unlucky for Leeds. Incredibly unlucky for the man in goal. But we'll take the lead. Tony comes through on goal here. Shot comes back off the goalkeeper, and it just hits that guy, and he almost touches it into space for us. It goes past the goalkeeper. We've just got to touch it into the back of the net. It's super, super unfortunate for Leeds, but as I said, we will take it. And we have the lead. 1-0 here on 17 minutes. Really, really unfortunate. Henry doing well. And Henry can continue to push this forward. Calvin Phillips as well to wake up there and grab it. Alioski. It's a good ball out here. Phillips. Rico Henry on the wrong side of the pitch. And he's beaten by his opposite number there in Alioski. Not opposite number, is it? Same number as Yaremchuk's on it. And they're looking for a goal here. That's a really good block, and that's unfortunate. He's hit the bar. Leeds, unfortunate so far in this game. We have been a little bit fortunate as it kind of bounced around in there. Then it fell to him, and he hit the bar. Very, very unfortunate for Leeds, who are wondering to themselves how they are 1-0 down, surely. Nicely done. Bit of space made. Heavy touch there. Not a heavy touch, just an extra touch. And now Leeds have men forward here, and he's found Rodrigo, and it's Rodrigo. It's 1-1. They probably deserve that, just based on how luck is gone, but that's not good from us. One too many touches there from Max Aarons. We give the ball away, and they have a 3-on-1 pretty much. He just has to find the pass into space, and he does, Yaremchuk. Good pass into space. It's Rodrigo who takes all the time he needs, as he has all the time in the world. And on 34 minutes, we're level here, 1-1. Nice play. Really good play as that comes out to Rafinha. What a finish that is. And Leeds have turned this around rather quickly here right before halftime. Rafinha has smashed in Leeds' second goal, and they're ahead now. And that's come rather quickly here. I'm not sure. Rico Henry gets dragged inside by Yaramchuk. Not ideal, but the finish here from Rafinha. I mean, no chance for Romero whatsoever. It's an incredible finish, but now we have a lot of work to do in the second half after leading here. Nice play here. There's Rodrigo and plenty of space, and both our guys backed off him. Why is that? It's a third for Leeds. Rodrigo with the goal. His second. And we were kind of caught in the middle, and then both center backs kind of moved to the wrong guy. Watch. Slide it across here. We're both watching. I'm not sure why that one moved over. I'm not sure. I think it was Pinnock who moved over. I'm not sure why he moved over. We were still on the inside of him. I mean, we were still on the outside. It's why he's moving over to cover, I'm not sure. That is just a bad mental error on our end as Bryant plays a brilliant ball in there. And that's a great save. Could have leveled it, or not leveled it, bought a goal back right away, but man, we have not been at our best defensively today. Buemo's going to get to this, though, and if we can score here and grab a goal back quickly, that would be ideal. As it comes to Ali Seda, who cuts back inside brilliantly there, and he does score right into the roof of the net, and we are back in it. 3-2. It's a great finish from Ali Seda. Puts it right into the roof of the net. Gets played on here, and he just cuts back and loses that guy. He had space there. And then, as I said, he just picked his spot, put it right into the roof of the net. Now we have a half hour. Can we push? Can we go ahead and level it up? Nice ball out there. Yaramchuk. Oh, that's a good effort. Good save as well from Romero's. There's 2 minutes added on here. We got to defend the corner and get it up the pitch if we want any chance whatsoever as that comes along. And we are going to get the opportunity. A minute to go. We got to get it up there quickly. And that is not who I wanted to pass it to and not how I wanted it to go. And we are going to lose here to Leeds. We just weren't good enough. There are too many moments of concentration lapses and stuff like that. Just too many. And we drop points here at home. 3-2. And Leeds come away with the win. Too many concentration lapses. As simple as that. Too many. Just too many. 3-2 the final. Not ideal. Not ideal, but as we said, it was going to get a little bit tougher. We sit there in 7th now as Everton pull within 2 points. Wolves could pull within 2 as well, and the teams above us could open up a couple gaps there, yes. It's a 4-point gap to Aston Villa now. 5 to Chelsea and Tottenham. Leicester only 2 points back of us. Everton only 2 points back of us. Wolves perhaps only 2 points back of us now as well. But it's at least much more realistic. But they are 5 points back, Wolves. But the gap to them is... Gap to Arsenal after that is... That is the big old gap. But yeah, we were going to end it here. We were only going to do 2. We wanted to get through all of February. We did. Next episode, we have some toughies. We have Arsenal, Bournemouth, and Manchester City. Those are going to be very, very tough. And then Liverpool. So, I mean, we have Arsenal, Bournemouth, City, Liverpool all in one... All in the 4 games. I mean, 3 out of 4. And then we have United and Chelsea still to play. It's going to be tough. It is going to be a tough end to the season, guys. But I hope you've enjoyed the episode, of course. Stay tuned for more. And peace.